Kerry was really operating as a sort of right-hand man of Thomas Bonner Kavanagh. And then he sort of...
They feared that legislation for a while.
Got the yoga in it now,
yeah. It sort of mirrored what was there for a long time for the terrorists, because you'd often see membership of those terrorist organisations or directing, which held a very hefty sentence, but the Special Criminal Court was being used a lot for those
look, it was
terrorists.
effectively unused for...
Well, when it came in initially in 2009, the gangland legislation, I think a lot of the gangs did get concerned. They thought it was going to be the next cab, basically. It was going to come at them fast and furious. But there was stories about, they were trying to have tattoos removed if any of those things would link them to gangs. And I suppose Whelan was one of those that really thought, God, they're going after me. I better get out of the country.
And not incorrectly, they were going after him.
Yeah.
They absolutely were. So he did get out of the country and spend time over in Birmingham for the most part. So he then started reappearing in Ireland in and around the feud as things obviously changed. The feud changed everything for that. I mean, if you remember, you were writing about sort of the Byrne organised crime group, if you want, before the feud, the year before, maybe 2 years before, and they really were just rolling.
Struggling with that, so I've just lobbed it all in one, yeah?
Absolutely incredibly.
Got to carry on till it's done, yeah? Just having a rest.
They had it down, they had a system down in terms of the money laundering.
They call it flipper, faster than lightning. No one you see is smarter than me. And we will...
Alright, so listen, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, alright? Listen, we all know that if we knew what was put in some of the foods and drinks that we eat, that we consume, we put in our body, we pay attention a little bit more, right? That's it. Maybe not completely cut it out, but you pay attention a little more. That's the stage I'm on, alright? So we gonna watch this together, alright? This video here is you'll never drink this again knowing how it's made. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Alright, here we go.
There are generally no hidden ingredients or weird processes associated with your average fruit or vegetable. You bite into a banana and you know it's a banana.
Before that, but I've never heard stomachs used.
Not putting me off my dinner.
It's getting worse for cheese for me.
The sugar and caffeine content probably isn't why you would stop drinking Red Bull. It's likely more to do with the rumors about bull semen being one of the main ingredients. Now, before you spit out your drink, I'll dispel that rumor real quick. Red Bull doesn't contain bull semen, but I'll explain why people thought it did. Red Bull and many other energy drinks contain taurine. Taurine is a byproduct of sulfurous amino acids, and it was named after the Latin word taurus, which means bull or ox. Taurine used to be extracted from ox bile and bull semen. The human body uses taurine to reduce stress and control anxiety, since it's known to lower cortisol levels while improving endurance and performance. It's found in animal tissues, but we also have it in our own intestines. Knowing that it can also come from bull semen, people assumed it was in Red Bull, and a Texas company even claimed to have tested the drink and found bull sperm in it. But that's not true. The taurine in Red Bull is synthetically produced in laboratories.
So what? I can't unhear that now. I can't unhear that now. Y'all already do. And the only time I would probably have it is with like a mixed drink. You know what I mean? What's the... I think, does Vegas Bombs have Red Bull in it? I don't know. I don't know. I know my other drink, I can't really think of it. I think of it.
Look at the gin. 10.
Red food. The next time you tuck into your favorite red snack, take a moment to ponder how the manufacturer managed to produce that red color. It's bugs. they use bugs. If you ever see any products listed with ingredients like natural red 4, cochineal extract, or carmine, you know your food contains a crushed up little bug. The bug is called the cochineal, and only the female ones are used to produce red coloring. It all began in the 1500s when Europeans started making their way into South America. They noticed that the Aztecs were producing beautiful dyed fabrics and the colors stayed vibrant for a long time, so dried cochineal bugs became a hot commodity. These days, most cochineals we use for red coloring come from the Canary Islands and Peru. They are taken from prickly pear cacti, dried in the sun, crushed, and dumped in an acidic alcohol solution to make carminic acid. This pigment becomes the cochineal extract, and about 70,000 of the bugs are needed for just 1 pound of dye. Many manufacturers prefer using bugs for red dye because it doesn't have any known health risks. Also, it is an allergen and, of course, isn't vegan. The alternative would be a synthetic red dye, like red number 2 and red number 4, both of which often have more health risks and are byproducts of coal or petroleum. So it's your choice. Bugs or coal. Number 9. Processed meat. This is a nation. We love meat. We love sausages, hot dogs, salami, bacon, ham, smoked meat, dried meat, canned meat are added to keep processed meat fresher for longer, and heterocyclic and polycyclic.
But anyway, what makes me mad about this is they'll tell us all this stuff, and we'll get in our mind we want to eat healthy. But do you know the price of eating healthy these days? It's astronomical. So trust me, I feel you on that.
That if you eat processed meat often, you might be more likely to get such illnesses, but there currently isn't any evidence to suggest that processed meat causes them. You might also be more likely to have other bad habits if you eat lots of processed meat, and these bad habits, like smoking and excess alcohol consumption, might also contribute. According to current evidence, 3 chemicals have been linked to colorectal cancer, one that's found naturally in meat, and 2 others that develop or are added during their processing. These include heme, naturally found in red meat, nitrates and nitrites that are added to keep processed meat fresher for longer, and heterocyclic and polycyclic amines, which occur when meat is cooked at high temperatures. Number 8.
There's that gin again,
Honey.
number 8.
We are often told how good honey is for us.
Right.
It's a natural sweetener, an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, and an antibacterial agent. People even use it to treat burns, coughs, and wounds. But it could also make you very, very sick. There's something called mad honey poisoning, and it's an illness that can happen when you ingest honey containing granotoxins from plants from the Ericaceae family, like rhododendrons. Granotoxins are neurotoxins and can severely affect your muscles and nerves. If you get mad honey poisoning, you can experience dizziness, weakness, nausea, vomiting, hypersalivation, excess perspiration, and paresthesia. Some people even have low blood pressure and go into shock. The World Health Organization said you should not be giving honey to infants under 1 year old, and the risk of mad honey poisoning is definitely
So it's
one of
coming
the
from the
reasons
World
why.
Health
Saying that, the other
Organisation,
reason
yeah?
is that honey can contain Clostridium botulinum spores, which can lead to botulism. Now, most people are not at risk of mad honey poisoning.
Isn't that where that
especially if they buy honey from
vid
reliable
device
sources.
came
However,
from?
people living or
Just
traveling in
saying.
the Black Sea region of Turkey are being told to take care, since poisoning has been reported in this area. Number 7.
There's that gin again.
Gelatin. If you love yogurt, ice cream, marshmallows, candy, puddings, cakes, and other delicious sweet treats, you might be a little disturbed to learn about one of the main ingredients. It's gelatin, and it's made from a protein that manufacturers obtain by boiling down bones, ligaments, tendons, and skin from cows and pigs. Gelatin is see-through, flavorless, and colorless, and is brittle when dry and rubbery when wet. But knowing this information about gelatin is enough to make your stomach turn, even if the finished product is delicious.
I was
Gelatin
never
is
a
also
fan of
used
Jell-O
in products you can't eat, such as shampoo, cosmetics, and face masks. It's such a versatile product that about 620,000 tons of it were produced in 2019, with most of it coming from the meat and leather industries as a byproduct. Fortunately, you can avoid gelatin. You just have to give up all your favorite treats and opt for vegan alternatives. There's a product called Agar Agar that vegan product manufacturers use as a similar alternative. Rather than being made from body parts, it uses a type of seaweed. Number 6.
Now I know at some point y'all are like, man, what can we eat then? This is getting ridiculous. Something. It don't matter what I try. Something's gonna take me out, so I might as well enjoy myself while I'm doing it. I know some people have that mindset. You know what I mean? My thing is just doing things in like moderation. You know what I mean? Maybe you ain't gotta cut out or try to eventually cut out, but just monitor it and take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That may be a better alternative. I don't know. But I get what you're saying and thinking right now.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of those spreads that you either love or hate, and if you love it, get ready to hate it. Sure, there's plenty to love about peanut butter. The decent, high-quality stuff has plenty of niacin, thiamine, folate, magnesium, and polyphenols. But it also has naturally occurring aflatoxins.
Think prison
or
diet, yeah?
toxins. These come from the Aspergillus fungus family, and peanuts are particularly susceptible to the fungus. Our livers metabolize the toxins, and at high doses, they can actually become carcinogenic. In studies, high levels of aflatoxin in the blood were thought to be linked to stunted growth in children. And that's pretty bad, but that's not all there is to hate about peanut butter. There's also the rat hair. The FDA calls it a